whenever they do because the same was supposed to be that area. So along, in fact, along the street, where the inside foreign, the state bank, where the government officials will not see. And the same way they supposed to do is the place where they are. All the time, we go there. We will go about it. Whatever you like. You want to protest. Carry media come cover you. Simple.
Tí wọ́n ní lọ sówó lẹ́yìn ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀
All you know.
àwọn community security ti sọ pé sí they either support or against wọ́n láwọn ti ṣòwò orí ọ̀tọ̀ àwọn tó ń wà against àwọn yẹn ló máa kọ́ máa fọwọ́ bá ṣòwò ẹ̀mọ̀ kan bí ìwé ṣòwò rẹ̀
wọ́n lè máa ń fọwọ́ kọ̀ ọ́ fún lè èmi ó ṣàkóso gbé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ẹgbẹ́ fún mi wọ́n tó bá mi fi wọ́n lè fọwọ́ kọ̀
tó dágún ṣe ní tiẹ̀. Wọ́n lè fi ìpínlẹ̀ dànù tẹ̀sí pọ̀ jù. Pélémpélé ń bẹ́ sí ṣe recognition yẹn mi ò láyé. Wọ́n ní the protest of political protest.
because now the Supreme Court has said in as much you committed the crime within the territory of the country and you are still within the territory of that very country you are open to answer the trial and the case in that very country but except the south of Nigerian territory Nigeria or Yoruba within the Nigerian territory and definitely need to answer and that if you are trying to prevent from answering
Osin Santaya. Let him go through his trial now.
Let me go through the trial. These people believe they have their judiciary. Did they believe they have Nigerian judiciary in Nigeria? They believe that.
If you do not believe, now you believe.
Believe.
Ní gbogbo election time yẹn náà tán ní all eyes on this ọlọ sí fáyà bí chief justice ẹni ọkọ your people who were hanging by that they said they win election oya come and prove how you won election this one said they won election Atiku said they won election only you cancel that day how many years have you been on the court and you are still listening to all this kind of thing. Don't tell me 2020 I mean 50 or 100,000 or 100 million each 100 million each ó sanction Agbakoba àti council
Le plus
ẹnu fi tó dẹ́lẹ̀ tù ọmọ ń wò wọ́n tó bàtà géèmù ọmọdé mi kò lọ.
Tinubu is the grandmaster of politics in Nigeria. No, people about it. They are very reality of it.
There is currently fear across the nation as free Nnamdi Kanu protest holds today. You're welcome to the program. This is City Stand and Michael Adekule. Of course, I have my reviewers right here at the stand this morning, and we are ready together to dish out informations coming out from the country. All right, thank you so much for joining us. Many thanks to all our esteemed viewers all over the world. Yeah, the free Mazin Nambikano protest holds today, like I said earlier on, and there is tension across Nigeria, across different states. Nigerians are reacting to what is currently going on in Abuja, as we have it in the news. Police currently chasing away protesters from demonstrating in Abuja. All right, the Punch newspaper is here with me, as well as the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, which I'll be looking at what is on the headlines. Yeah, their front page. Sorry, their front pages. All right, in the comment section, I have Kenneth Gwolu. You're welcome, program. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Julius Osunde is also here. Welcome you to the program this morning. It's a Monday morning, the 20th of October, 2025. Of course, when you hear about 20th of October, you should know that there's something significant about that day, 20th of October 2020, but this 2025. Don't forget that some Nigerians that went down to Lekki to Gate protested against police brutality. Some of them were massacred, some of them were killed in that protest. This is a remarkable and a memorable day for Nigerians. Again, Nigerians will never forget. And today, again, we're having another protest as regards the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as regards the continued detention of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Let's see if this protest will yield a positive result today. All right, we have Omoyele Shure leading the protest alongside other Nigerians. All right, in the comment section, I still have Nicholas Amadi, Anthony Durichuku, Gabriel Tuchuku, Eleke Kalistos. You are all welcome to the program. Thank you for joining me. All right, gentlemen, my good morning to you. You're welcome.
Good morning.
How are you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you.
All right.
Greetings to all our esteemed viewers across the world. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Hi, Femi, good morning to you too.
Michael, and I welcome every one of our viewers across the globe to a brand new week that filled with joy, peace of God, and the blessing. We say, may God continue to be with you as you usually be with us on City Stand. Thank you very much. We are so grateful.
Vincent, you're welcome, sir.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, and my fellow crew members. Good morning, Nigeria. There's no better way to start the day by saying that His name be praised. And for everybody studying here, it's by His grace, and we say, oh God, take all the glory.
All right,
Thank you for
so
it.
why some are calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Some are saying that the government should not release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. All right, let's see the reactions of some of our reviewers on the platform this morning. I still need to say good morning to you too. OJ, the global analyst, you're welcome.
Mr. Mike, I say good morning. You are most welcome. I'm saying good morning to our global viewers all over the world, particularly Mrs. Tina and all the people that bless us last week. I'm saying good morning to all of you, sir, and ma, because the pledge is your pocket is blessing you have given to us. Thank you very much. I remember I almost said, Mr. OJ, you are most welcome.
All right, Adebayo, you're welcome to the program.
Good morning, Mike Adekunle. Good morning, Stan. Good morning, our distinguished and wonderful viewers. I say I'm happy to be on this platform again. God bless you.
All right, thank you for joining us, Kunle. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. Thank God for life, and I want to just say thank you, Madam Tina, the mother of Israel, because I was short of speech
That
on
day,
that
right?
Saturday. Yeah.
Okay.
So you could see me where I could not even say it. I don't even know what
You were
to say.
shocked. You never expected it.
I was just shocked.
Okay.
God will bless you. God will
So
bless
that was the
you.
reason for that
Yeah,
reaction.
reaction. Yeah, that was
Sorry about
the reason. Yeah, you know, and God will bless your generation. You'll never know sorrow. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right,
Sorry,
thank
Papa.
you so much. All right, we need to say we need to welcome one of our viewers in the comment section who said is joining us for the first time. He's joining us the first time. His name is Eleke Callistus. Please, let's make welcome Eleke Callistus to the program. You're welcome on board. Thank you for joining us. This is where the opinions of people matter. This is City Stand, and the icon is Mike Adekule. These are esteemed and global reviewers, global analysts on the platform, and they'll be dissecting issues concerning the nation this morning. It is the protest. Hashtag free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is currently going on in Abuja. We have in the comment section people also saying this, commenting, chatting that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released, despite some Nigerians' take or views on the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because the case is still going on, and we hope to see a positive result as regards this protest this morning. The Punch newspaper is here, and what's the Punch saying at this time this morning? Please let us like the program. It's very, very important. As you are watching, like the program. We have over 200 people watching as we speak, and it's not bad if we have 100 likes. Let us make it to 100 likes this morning. Very, very important. Let us help the channel to grow. All right, also share the program to your loved ones, share it to Nigerians abroad, share it to Nigerians in the country. We hope to see you do that. All right, Matthew, good morning to you. How are you doing, sir? You're welcome to the program as well. We say good morning to you.
All right.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. Good morning, Mr. Mike Adekunle.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
You're not protesting today.
Every day Nigerians protest. Okay. There's always reason for protest. Because you find out that in Nigeria, things are not going the way it should go. So when it comes to talk of protest, people protest on daily basis. There's no argument about that. We're talking about the issue on ground. I want to believe that Shura is someone I respect so well. But is somebody who has stand in the gap on so many occasions for people you don't even know. So contrary to the view of many Nigerians who are trying to bring ethnic coloration into it, I want to say Shura is a destabilized Nigerian. He's somebody that is guided by his own conviction. Once he's convinced that what he's doing is just, he goes for it. And I want to believe that that is the guiding principle. However, I understand that the police have said there is a court order. Though Shura said he have not been served the court order. I'm not a lawyer anyway, but I want to believe that Shura will be guided by the law. But holistically speaking, I like Shura as an individual, because according to the time the other lady or girl rather who was who they were trying to victimize in the NYC scheme, how Shura Rules Education took a flight from Abuja to Lagos to stand for her. So we cannot count instances where Shura stepped in to address issues like this. So for me, I do not see anything that has to do with it. Of course, Shura said the other day that if he's looking for vote, that he know what to do. He go and give money to INEC, they will give him what he wants. That he's not looking for vote. He's convinced that there is need for justice. Because if you look at what he has said, almost everything he has said is correct. Because you cannot take away the fact that Court of Appeal before now acquitted Nnamdi Kanu, where they heard that it was extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria. And apart from that, we have seen in recent time, even the Kenya court ruling that the process of bringing Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria is not right. As such, they find those who were complicit in the rendition. We have equally seen UN working group on arbitrary detention admonishing Nigeria to release the man Nnamdi Kanu. So if you look at even the call for some northern figures who are saying don't release him, you begin to see that even the northern elements have lost every moral standard to start talking about whether release or not release. Because in the recent time, we have seen that even in the north, bandits have turned celebrities. You can clearly see bandits come to negotiate, even though we currently see like the governor of Kaduna State denying that he is not involved in any negotiation. But we have seen videos that go viral depicting terrorists, bandits, Fulani militias coming to negotiate with communities, with local authorities. So as a governor, he cannot feign ignorance. Because who is the governor and the chief security officer of the state, who should take charge of the security of your state, you can clearly see videos of bandits fully armed coming to negotiate. After the negotiation, going back to their abode fully armed. So on that basis, I don't think any northern figure is justified to start talking about release Nnamdi Kanu or do not release Nnamdi Kanu. And if you go deeper into it, what does Nnamdi Kanu stand for? It stands for self-determination. I think that best explain the reason. If you look at all the charges preferred against him, you will not find anything that has to do with self-determination. Because he himself is talking about self-determination. And if you go into African Charter that talks about human rights and of self-determination, you understand that Nigerian government is already a symbol to it. Even UN Charter Article 20 that talks about self-determination, Nigerian government is already a symbol to it. So to that extent, it's already a law in Nigerian legal jurisprudence. Hence, it has been ratified here. So I think what we need to do as a people, this is like an advice to Mr. President, talking to Senator Anambra State Governor, that let us find a political solution to this issue. Because we want to continue litigation. The whole essence of governance is for peaceful environments. And we understand that every stakeholder from that region has spoken that the rule of this man will engender that needed peace. I'm not trying to say, because people speak in different manner. My own is not, I'm not bullying the president. I say, please find a middle ground. Let us have a political solution. Because as we have it, it was Buhari and co that adopted Nnamdi Kanu. The government is a continuity. We don't have a Tinubu in government. And saying that he should use his good office to have a political solution to that quagmire. So that let us have peace in that region. Because as far as I'm concerned, the major problem we have in this country when it comes to insecurity is the one that is coming from Fulani militias. We saw a retired military intelligence officer recently who came out clearly to explain that in his time in service, that the people they interrogated who were arrested, they discovered that most of them were already governors under Buhari's administration. Some of them were ministers. And according to him, that the ultimate intention of those who sponsor terrorism is to Islamize this country. I'm even encouraging the president talking about Tinubu because I can see some bold move recently. I saw the government trying to buy about 50 fighter jets. It's a welcome development. Recently, I even saw, I think the Minister of Defense in Italy signing document to buy another 24 fighter jets. So even as we are trying to do this, I want to encourage the president to name and shame those sponsors of terrorists in the north. Because that is the ultimate. If you want to fight, that is the epicenter of it. Bombing places, arresting people will not solve it until we get to the root. And another question I'm asking is, why is it that all the governors of the north, particularly those states that are ravaged by insecurity, like Zamfara, Katsina, Zamfara, Katsina, Bauchi, Kwara, and even Kaduna, because of Southern Kaduna, why are they not keen into this federal government initiative of Federal Guard? Because I understand that personally, I've been a very strong advocate that the governors should not just be going about with the name of the governors and the chief security officer that respective states, rather that they should be given some level of security power to parade. And I want to believe that this federal government initiative of Forest Guard has come to give them that ability. So the question is, why are they not keen into this? Because I saw the governor of Anambra State recently who was complaining that his capacity as a governor that he was able to acquire some level of technology that enables him to know the movement and location of bandits. But he complained about inability to move them to action, to command them to action. I understand that the current security arrangement is not giving them that power because the command and control system comes from Abuja to the grassroots. All the commissioner of police in a state, they are not answerable to the governor in that state. The director of DSS in the state is not answerable to the governor, and all other security heads are not answerable to the governor. Hence, they are capacitated. But now that the federal government is saying, okay, we are going to strengthen forest guard, because I heard that from Tinubu himself, that if you want to do it, we hold it account. He has said it by himself. He said, we are going to strengthen forest guard. So the question I'm asking those governors is, why are they not keen into this forest guard initiative? Let them do it, and the president refuses to empower them. They will now know that we hold Tinubu responsible. Then now that you have said it, we have not seen any reasonable action from the governors. Even as we speak, I heard the Director General of DSS the other time who was saying that security, that is, the locals should be empowered to be the first line of defense in case of invasion. And shortly after that, we are seeing President coming to give nod to even this forest guard. Even if you are yearning for state police, let us give this one a trial. If it's not working, we can push further for state police. But I must say that I'm disappointed in those states: Kwara, Zamfara, Katsina, Taraba, and even Kaduna,
that they are not jumping at this offer of forest guard. Because as far as I'm concerned, life is sacrosanct. The constitution is very clear that the welfare of the people and their security shall be the primary purpose of governance. And this section 14, subsection 2B of 1999 constitution as amended says that. More so as the governors, the local government chairman, even the president, have sworn an oath in their individual capacities to protect lives and property of Nigerians. I don't want to believe that the bandits are more formidable than our armed forces. It's not true. Because we have comparative advantage over them. We have airports. We have fighter jets. They don't have. So we have comparative advantage over them.
And back to Mazen Amnikan. Currently, the protest is going on. Are you optimistic of any response from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as regards this protest?
I'm pleading to him, and not you cannot bully him. My own is plead. Because I understand that, like I told you, it was Buhari that adopted the Namikalo. Though government is a continuity, and you know, any human being, there's always dignity in every human being. If you want, as a president, you don't want to entertain anything that bullying. However, protest is a legitimate right of Nigerians. Going by section 50 of 1999 constitution as amended. But it's a different ball game if actually there is a court order. I'm not sure because Shura have made it clear that he have not been served. That going by the nature of injunction, that ought to have been served. But the issue is, I'm in support of the release of Nnamdi Kanu.
All right, thank you so much,
Mr.
Matthew.
All
right.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, like I said, we have the Poncho Super here, and our reviewers are set fully ready to review what we have on these papers, the Punch and the Nigerian Tribune. The Punch says free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, hashtag free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Protesters defy security, warning, vow Villa March. Protesters defy security, warning, vow Villa March. This is on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. Opposition parties back protest, 115 lawyers, medics to join rally today. Kanu's legal team fractured. All right, on the rumored coup in Nigeria, federal government backs the first headquarters as coup rumor sparks political firestorm. This is on page 12 of the Punch. We move down to the Nigerian Tribune. Please, NSCDC, NCOs, one Showore orders. This is on page 3. Why we are protesting. Showore explains why the protest holds today. U.S. Embassy issues security alert. I think we did this on Saturday. We discussed it. All right, we'll go beyond this. We have diverse stories here, but the bone of contention here is the current protests that we are witnessing in Abuja. Vincent, what are you hopeful of any positive result today?
You see, we know that a tool of protest used to be very potent, where common sense reasoning prevail. A situation whereby a tool of protest that ought to achieve the aim with which it is started. You understand? That fails within the process of getting to the end. Then it means that there must be something that is not too coherent in the in the usage of that same tool. But by and large, I want to say that in as much as that I would say that as a citizen, I have my fundamental right to show due, to protest against any tyrannical tendencies. I want to say to a larger extent, I want to back this protest. But my fear is that will this protest not be hijacked by some miscreants? Because from feelers that I've gotten up to the now, is that there are also anti-Showore protests equally going on in Abuja as we speak. Does it mean that those people that are anti-Showore protests are they state-sponsored? This is the kind of things I want us to understand, to dissect, to really know who is even real in the protest march, who is not real. I want to believe that if docility has become our way of life, then tyranny will continue to thrive. And to a larger extent, I believe that this protest will send a very warning signal to the federal government, if they care to listen, that all is not well with the body politics of this country. And I believe that instead of using state grandstanding in shutting down the the voices of the masses. I think they should develop a list here. I will rest my case for now.
All right, there was a court order last week restraining Showore, organizers of this protest, from participating. But Showore refused and went ahead with the protest. What does his insistence on defying court order bravery for democracy or what? Gentlemen.
You know, I told you the last time that they will look at the court order and consult with this legal team to know exactly how valid such orders.
Insistence. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So how valid such order? You know, they have always been in this game. They understand all the rudiments. They know when there are black market injunctions that government normally generates from time to time. So it's a familiar terrain to this guy. So, and when I listened to him a few hours before today, he was talking about the fact that the order is nowhere. That even if they have any order at all, they ought to have been served, and the time for even serving them has lapsed and all of that. So that makes the order, null and void and all of that. So they are familiar with the terrain. They have their team of legal. They have a legal team that advise from time to time when it comes to any valid court order. So. And according to him, he said the protest will go ahead. But from some of the feelers we've seen this morning, we've seen Teargas coming on protesters and all of that. So we look forward to a peaceful protest, which is a right. There's nothing government will do about that. You cannot take the right of the people under any guise. I also want to say that the march to Aso Rock may not be necessary in my view. Especially going by the security threat we had recently, even though government has denied it, there are rumors of coup in the land. So in the light of the security situation of the country, it's not advisable to proceed to that end. But what we want to or what the team intend to achieve is to make a statement about the continuous incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which even if they converge on a particular place and make their voice known to the world, they made their statement. I want to believe the essence of the protest is not to sack the government of the day. I don't want to believe so. So it may not be necessary that he's marching to Aso Rock per se. It's about passing the message and let the message be loud and clear.
Yeah, sorry if I pardon my error the other time. I asked him the other time that if Showore's insistence on defying court order as a bravery for democracy or a reckless provocation. Would you like to react to it?
Yeah. You see, his insistence on even carry on this protest. I want to believe that Showore as a persona is not somebody that is not conversant with the processes of issuing a court injunction over a particular matter, even though he's not a lawyer. And also being a media person, I think he must have availed himself of all the windows of opportunities available to him to so do. I want to believe that he is not somebody I will say that if federal government or the institution has given an injunction restraining that protest from being carried on, I think Showore will say, okay, I have been served. I think up to now, I don't think he has been served. And more so, he also has legal team in his, as a backup of his plan. I think whatever he wants to do, he must have consulted, whether it falls within the rationality of common sense reasoning. You understand? I want to believe that up to now, I stand to be corrected though, he has not been fully served as to why the protest should be halted.
All right, in the comment section, we have people reacting to what we are saying right now and what is currently going on in the country. The protests to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have Eleke Kalistos here. We have Attorney Chuku saying we have okay, he's asking the question there. Victor Chibuike is also here saying free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have Sunshine. All right. Also here with us, Williams Okameme, saying good morning to every one of us at the stand. Morning. All right, Anambra from Netherlands is also here, saying good morning to everybody. Say welcome to the program. is here. So good morning to you. Tusof Abiodun is here. Quick Penny, how have you been? You're welcome to the program. Big T Prince in the United Kingdom, you're welcome to the program. Aderoju Kazim is also here. Thank you for joining us. Benedict Onyema, you're welcome to the program. Udele Chima is also here. Now, let us quickly move down to what Soludo, the governor of Anambra, said yesterday on Channels Television. If I still have the story here, he was asked a question as regards Mazin Namdekanu, and he stated certain things here, which I have to read. Governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Soludo, has reiterated his stance that he does not believe in Biafra's separatist view or agitation. He doesn't believe in Biafra. He doesn't believe in Biafra's separatist view concerning freedom or agitation. He disclosed this during a Channels Television's interview on Sunday. This comes as he said he would discuss with the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Namdekanu, for an alternative vision for Igbo land after his release. Soludo, who is seeking re-election as governor of Anambra State, noted that Igbos need Nigeria the way the country needs Igbo. What does this mean? He doesn't believe in Biafra. So we have many Igbos that also believe in Biafra.
Why would he believe in Biafra? Because recent statement carried to him that is in the public space. I mean, I'm talking in the person of Soludo. Before, he used to be somebody I so much love. Because when Obi and other notable figures started saying something like that, look, there must be equity in the sharing of the national resources. There must be equity in the treatment of persons under this configuration called Nigeria. There must be equity in disposition of justice. But if a governor that is sitting in that glass house is not saying that no, he does not believe, no, he owns his own personal view because he falls under the ambit of the law to exercise his right. But in the common sense balance, I want to believe that Soludo has also joined the elite people that have also joined in the buffeting spree of the Nigerian project. And I'm not missing word on this because you can see most of the Eastern governors, they are the ones that are even putting pepper and salt into the continued hostage of Nnamdi Kanu. Except for two of recent that I did mention on this platform, that's Alex Oti. Every other ones, they don't, because they believe that immediately Nnamdi Kanu is released today, their political sojourn has ended. And that is why they will do anything to see that the state continue to hold him captive. Because they know that his release might puncture their political aspiration. And you can see what is happening in Nigeria, in the Nigerian politics. Once you serve as a governor, then you want to go back to the Senate. You want to continue to remain relevant. I can count many ex-governors that is currently in the National Assembly today. You understand? They want to continue to be in that relevance posture. And that is why they will not lose any sleep. Because they know that this thing is going to be anathema to their aspiration.
Gentleman Mike, is his statement a realistic call for unity in the country? Why rejecting Biafra? Why?
You know, let me remind you of what Jonathan said after setting up the confab team. He said the unity of Nigeria is a no-go area for the panel, for the confab. That is, shouldn't be discussed. That is the political class for you. As long as we are core beneficiary of this present structure, the country is good. As long as we are a major stakeholder in the Nigerian project, the country is doing well, and they don't want anything to tamper with that structure. As my brother has said, until we begin to promote equity, fairness, justice, irrespective of who is involved, irrespective of our ethnic coloration, that is when the agitation for separatists dies naturally. Until we do that, we are simply postponing the evil day. It's a matter of time, it will come. See, except we do something differently, the agitation will continue. People want to have a sense of belonging, and the moment that happens, agitation dies on its own without government trying to even suppress it. And so I'm not too surprised about what Soludo said. As a matter of fact, he's not the only Igbo man that doesn't believe in the Biafra project, except we want to deceive ourselves. And so it's not new, but as I said, in fact, a larger percentage of the political class don't believe in that project. They don't. That is why you won't see them associate with it, because the present structure, they are comfortable in it, and as long as there is butter to their own bread within the present structure, they are fine. It's not about the larger population. It's not about the ordinary Nigerians. It's not about the ordinary people, even in the southeast. It's about the political class. So I'm not too surprised about that position. Of course, as my brother said, he has every right to hold his position, but that is the political class for you.
You are one of the persons that broke the news of police Teargasing innocent protesters in Abuja. Do you expect more drama?
Definitely there will be drama, especially if there are attempts to move towards the villa. Definitely, I expect that road to have been blocked by now. Definitely, government of the day will not want that to happen. So all route to that, to the villa and to the National Assembly must have been thoroughly fortified by security agents. So that won't be too surprising. But as I said, the right of protesters must be respected. The current president has been a beneficiary of protests. He has been part of protests in our country before, and he has benefited from the rights of people to speak, especially when it comes to speaking what they are not comfortable with in the land, without fear of any molestation. So that right must not be taken away from the people. People must be allowed to express themselves. They have not gone to the DSS facility to break the place. I am not aware that they intend to go to the DSS facility to forcefully move Kanu out of the place. They are simply making the demand with their voice and with their gathering, with the Constitution recognized, to further join millions of the people that has always said, if you can't find anything to bring this man, let him go. Continuous incarceration should not be allowed, and I think that's where we are, Michael.
We all know what today stands for in the lives of Nigerians and in the lives of those who lost their loved ones as a result of the protest at Lekki Tollgate. Is there anything Nigerians or the protesters demonstrating can do to avoid police brutality and assault?
You see, there's nothing they can do to avoid it. The only thing they can also do is what they are currently doing now. Because if you have a system that is not permissive of common sense reasoning, then there is bound to be tyranny. And as such, and that was what played out during the NSAS protest. The casualty recorded again wouldn't have been recorded if the state actors play it well as obtainable in other similar crimes. But in this crime, everything you have to use brute force, grandstanding as a tool to muzzle people that are showing their dissent to an unjust law or process. I want to believe that the drama will continue, and except if they now see that because in this day and time, whatever is done in Kanuri is being seen in faraway Tokyo, Japan, and we are, for crying out loud, we are in a global village now. Anything you do now is already in the air. There's no how you can muzzle. Even you can do that to conventional media platform. This is a social media platform. You remember the Nepal experience. It's a recent saga that happened in Nepal. Then joined recently also by Madagascar. It's as a result of people not being carried along in the system of governance. Because I believe government is a continuum, and it has to be people-centered, not far off from the people. They are not ruling crystals, gold and diamond. You are really human beings, and they should be able to find that presence of governance in their daily routine. And once it is not there, then I believe that the tyranny will set in. And I want to say for for the optic time. If persons from the local extraction, they are walking the streets without being unhindered, carrying arms, ammunition, walking the streets. How much more? Why would you not say somebody that is not even harmed, he's only using his mouth, trying to say, okay, we are fed up. It's also in the constitution, in the United Nations Charter, if some segment of the country feel that they are not getting equity,
they are marginalized.
They are marginalized. They have the sole right to call for self-determination, which is Nnamdi Kanu stands for. And it's in a situation whereby you now pardon people that are even killing people in droves on a daily basis. As we speak, there's another attack now in the Plateau State as we speak. Now, all these extremists here and there. And nothing is being said. And tomorrow, the state will come and tell us that they are repented. And this is somebody who has not repented. Why can't you put that repentance on Nnamdi Kanu? I believe he is so sane, he is sound, he is educated. If you come to a round table, what are your grievances? What do you want the state to do? I think they can judge up and then come up with realistic conclusion.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vincent.
Thank you very much.
Gentle, I really appreciate your contribution. Good morning. You're welcome once again.
Yes, Mr. Mike. Good morning. I'm Mr. Ojo. You're most welcome to stand again.
How would you describe the statement of Governor Soludo of Anambra State? He said that he doesn't share the views of Biafra's separatists, which means he's not in support of Biafra. It's not for Biafra. That's what he meant yesterday on Teargas television. Now that people are crying for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, is that what Soludo should be saying?
You see, there are two different. There are more than two. There are many.
Although he said after his release, we'll find an alternative, way of resolving this issue. Or talking about Biafra agitation.
Mr. Mike, there are many things involved in this matter. Number one, Soludo asked when Obi came out 2023. He said Obi is wasting his time. He won't win. That's constitutional. Whereas we that are Yorubas, of which I'm one of them, I believe in Obi. We are obedient. So I don't want anything against him. Just as I hold my own position for Obi in support of him in 2023. And Soludo is his own tribe man, he's governor of his own state. Soludo says something different. I don't want anything against him. Everybody is exercising his constitutional right of expression. He's not forcing his own on me. I'm not forcing my own on him. That's number one. So what he said about Biafra matter, he has the constitutional right to say that he doesn't believe in Biafra matter. That he has the right to it. Then I think it does not mean the same thing as to the cancellation of Nnamdi Kanu. It's a two different thing. The project Nnamdi Kanu is standing for doesn't believe in it. Biafra. But even from the tension of Nnamdi Kanu, it's a different thing now. So if you have said in support of the tension of Nnamdi Kanu now, I will have stated my own position.
It's in support of the process, of the protest, the ongoing protest. But after the release of Nnamdi Kanu, we will find a way to talk to him.
Yes. Mr. Mark, another dimension to it is the protest going on in Abuja.
But do you see Kanu as someone that can jettison the vision for Biafra?
See, he has told us that he doesn't believe in Biafra.
No, I'm saying Kanu.
No,
Can he drop the agitation?
Kanu has a fundamental right to self-determination. It's the enshrined Nigerian Constitution, African Charter, United Nations Charter. Self-determination is the constitutional right of any individual. I must not be lord over. I must not be lord over. I must not be dominated by anybody. I have a right to self-determination. So Kanu is fighting within the law of Nigerian African human rights charter of right of self-determination. So it's a constitutional thing Kanu is embarking upon. Then the people who are supporting Kanu, who are calling for Kanu's release by protest, they also have constitutional right of protest within Nigerian constitution, that they have a right to protest. And whoever believes in that, who have the same like mind with them, can also join them and express it. So what I'm talking about is that people who are agitating for Kanu's protest, for release by two protests, they have constitutional right of protest. Number one, and then Kanu himself has constitutional right of self-determination agenda. He has the right to his. Then the issue is that the law is now also in place now. Is now talking that there are criminality aspect of that. I'm quoting what the governor of the day is saying, that in the quest for that self-determination agenda which kind of backing up, there are criminal matters involved in it. I hope we must get this thing clear, Mr. Mike. Everybody is saying that in the course of your agitation for self-determination, there are criminality you have committed in that struggle, in that process. That's what the state is now saying. That's what is now going through the law court now. But so the court is in process on that area of that agitation. That even though you have a right to self-determination and you have a right to self-protest, as Shawaya is doing, that's called people have to come and support him in the release of crime. The state is saying in that quest, in that process you are agitating for your self-determination, there are criminalities you have committed, there are criminal activities you have carried out. That's what the state is saying. Otherwise, they should release him because he has a constitutional right of protest. And that is now going through the legal process now. So I'll just advise that those team of Kanu, because I said you come and oppose defense, let the team put up a good defense for him. Constitution have finished their own case. They have submitted their own case. The court has ruled against their submission of no case submission. He said no, I have a case to answer. It's now the turn of the defense team of Kanu now to now come and prove those criminality activities not like before the court, so that Kanu can get his freedom. So that's where the matter is. That's that implication as the matter of the matter. Kanu has a right of self-determination. That's number one. People who are protesting for him, they have a right to protest as well. People of the like mind also have a right to do that. And which is going on in Africa.
All right, thank you so much. You heard what Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, said yesterday on channels television as regards Biafra, and he said again that he will find another alternative, to talk to President Namikano on the vision for the Igbos. But the question I want to ask you now, you said yesterday that he doesn't support Biafra, but does his rejection of Biafra as separatist view a betrayal of Igbo interest or what?
I want to call it a betrayal of Igbo interest, because at this moment, first of all, if you are a politician in this country and you are the corridor of power, it is a taboo, it is an abomination for you to support any separatist. In fact, nobody in the office or in the corridor of power in this country that will support any separatist. If you want to do that, that means you have become enemy of state. Automatically, that is the truth of the matter. Nobody wants to romance you. Look at the case of Sunday Igboho. When he came back, go and check all the palace he went to. He never mentioned Yoruba nation again. What he's begging for is to, remove his name from wanted list and release my funds. Because no Oba want to romance a separatist. Even if you want to do it, you do it secretly. So even when they were fighting that time, before the issue of separation started, during the time of Ojukwu, we still have some people in Igbo land that doesn't support that idea because they know what is going to lead to, that is going to cause war, the war that they may not be able to finish. Some people in Igbo land, even some of their elder, example is Sik. Sik is not 100% in support of Ojukwu's decision. But there's nothing he could do since majority have carried the vote, and since the northerner has refused to stop from killing the southeast. You see, this matter, there is no way we talk about this thing and we will not go back to history. It is an established fact that some people want to conquer this country. They see Nigeria, the whole landmass in Nigeria as their property. And we still have another people that they thought in their own mentality that they have sense more than everybody, they want to rule. So unfortunately, when they now started playing that joker between two of them, like Tom and Jerry, they set the whole house ablaze. I'm talking about Igbo and the Fulanis. Fulani believe that they are the owner of this country and they are doing anything. Without this, it's not there. But the little one they have, they just try to. But when they now say that, oh, you too, you want to rule over us, then they now open the lacuna. They now open, the way to do it. Scrap the regional system of government. Let's have one unitary system of government.
and the Fulani say, okay, this is the game you want to play. They took over. If they really want to be sincere, when they took over, they should have referred us back to, regional government. If the Fulani will be sincere, but they refuse. They have not what the Igbo want to do through the unification system, and they are now using the same system. Do you know that this is not Igbo that first said they want to go? It is Fulani people. They are the ones that that say Araba, they want to go because of obnoxious law promulgated by late Aguyorosi. Let me tell you, some of our leaders have committed a lot of error recklessly. Who has got the Aguyorosi? As intelligent as he was, when you read some of his decisions, some of inaction, putting the whole nation into the condition we find out, it's very, very unfortunate. So if proper care is not taken, this is how it will continue until there is a very high defined intervention. And this is what Martin Americano see. And he turned the wagon that no, it cannot be continued like this. But in the process of doing it, I don't see him being diplomatic enough.
All right, let's go to the comment section. We have many messages here. Quick penny on this. Martin Americano would have been free long time ago if he accepted the condition to his freedom. MNK condition is simple: conduct a referendum for the people to determine if they want to be Niger or not. All right, we move on. Nnamdi Anusi, Femi, but in Catalonia, in Spain, senators and representatives support Catalonia to separate from Spain. So what are you saying?
I don't understand what you mean by that.
All right, we move down to Sof Abiodun this morning. What was he saying? This is our lovely country. Should we advise that Kanu supporters stop bullying a lovely country? God bless Nigeria. Yoruba is the reason why Biafra has never come, because of their chameleon character. This is coming from Nnamdi.
Shut up! What do you know? That man is a novice. I'm very, very tribalistic. What is a bigot? What is he talking about? Is it bigot? What happened to Colonel Victor Banjo? Who is the first soldier that pushed Nigerian army back when the war started in the 1967? Who was the first person that put Nigerian soldier back? What was the role of Victor Banjo? What happened to Victor Banjo? And another Yoruba army officer that fought along Biafra in that place. What happened? Let's forget about it. Let's forget about it. He's a regular customer I take on. This man is an ethnic bigot, Mr. Mike. This man has hatred for Yoruba. I've already been telling him what Yoruba stand for justice equality. He doesn't stand for it. He's an ethnic bigot. He's a man who doesn't have any value to this program. This kind of character should be told what this program stands for. It's not meant for people of kind of memory or analysis. This is a man that was telling me I couldn't understand. As educated I didn't pronounce analysis. I was pronouncing analysis. What's so pronouncing analysis? He's so angry because just to lesson that yes, for Yoruba people, and we are taking up on it. The thing is that we are Yoruba people.
If you said Yoruba people are the reason why Biafra has not come,
Igbo has not learned that.
Does it mean that Showora is also a
Mr. Mike, what happened is that he doesn't know Igbo should learn.
Because currently Showora is leading.
Showora is an Igbo. We always look for excuse. Mr. Mike, what happened to that? Well, let him, I told you once here that let people learn on the process of how to, meet with people, lobby other section of people, country, who have interest in political matters, political interest in office holding, to concede to you. What they do in politics is that concession, you lobby, you explain to people, you build bridges, you say to people, you appeal to their conscience that please give me a concession on how for me to also have a taste of this thing. It's not by grandstanding, it's not by holding enmity of people continuously that these are your enemies. Like, you don't go anywhere by that. By number of people, we are more than them. So if you want presidency of Nigeria, there are ways to go about it. You lobby other states of the country, You meet, yes, you do villages. You make friends with them. You appeal to their conscience. You ask them to concede to you. They have a right to it as well. But it's not by grandstanding that not by insulting, by bullying everybody. Who wants to bully? Who wants to bully?
All right, Andrew Ogunjimi says, Femi, you are right. Even Bianca's father didn't support Ojukwu. That was why he refused Bianca's marriage to Ojukwu. Okay, this is Andrew Ogunjimi on this. All right, we'll move down to Antam. If you're a Biafran, why are you not in Abuja today? Online Biafrans, this is Antam on this. Where would the regime are saying free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Yeah, he's also protesting here. Protesting the release of Mazi, the detention, of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. K Baba is saying good morning to us. Say good morning to you, K Odulaja. You're welcome to the program. Big T Prince Kanu should accept conditions and take agitations through a better and civil route. Very simple.
Nnamdi Kanu will not take the decision, will not take the condition. And based on what I even read, I don't know how true it is. He said he cannot leave that DSSL without Biafra. So what are you talking about? Sowore is just wasting his time. So okay, can Sowore? Is Sowore? If I see Sowore, I will have asked him that. This protest you are doing now, do you want to make name, or you are actually calling for Biafra? If you want to support Biafra, come out, because releasing of Nnamdi Kanu without passing through trial, it systematically means that we are calling for separation. Me, I'm a supporter of separation because there's nothing else offer me that Southwest cannot offer me. Yes. That is the truth of the matter. But what is Nigeria offer me? That if we stand as a Yoruba nation, that we can. Maybe we stand up when the war started. Yoruba stand on their home. Middle belt, they stand on their own. That they are not want to join any war. They are not war between you and Hausa. And what happened before you called that rubbish? Ojukwu has called Colonel Victor Banjo. Colonel Victor Banjo was like a prisoner to Ojukwu in the southeast because he was in the southeast that time. Before he called that rubbish, he has ordered them to take over Middle Belt and take over Southwest. Who will now sleep and close his eye when the fire on top of his roof? Why won't Yoruba? Do you know how many Yoruba guys that joined the Nigeria army all of a sudden because of the advancement of Victor Banjo that want to take over Yoruba land? And before telling us it was because Lagos State was the headquarters of Nigeria. So because of that one, we will now allow you to pass through, take over Ibadan, and after you take over, what are you going to be doing? So even the first is saying, you say you are fighting purposes, you are fighting through, want to fight through to them to Yoruba land. Even they were stopped at all. What is their intention? The problem of this matter is that when there's a coup, said there's a coup, you kill every citizen of the country. Who tell you who was killed in the southeast? Who was killed? Who is the president who was killed in the southeast? You kill our western governor, our western Kenya. You kill many of you are killed in the southwest. Go with his wife, pregnant woman. Who was killed? Who is the president who was killed in the southeast? Who tell me? Zig was told to flip to the country. IPOB was told to be from the country. So who is talking about? Where is the Zino? Was this guy alive? Was he no? So if you kill a country, you sell your own political man to run away from the country. They're not saying it's not Igbo coup. I'm not even extending to your opinion. If you say you carry a national coup, you kill every citizen of the country. But your own position was allowed to escape the country. You couldn't kill or para. No, because I was killed. No, your position was killed. You kill God of not. You're not my patronize me here. Yes.
All right. Thank you for your contributions. And we've moved on to Anayo Okoro. Anybody that criticizes Sowore of doing this is an enemy of people because Nigeria is not working as a country. All right. Nnamdi says, Femi, stop saying Ojukwu is a traitor. I don't like that. This is Nnamdi Anusi on it.
Like Ojukwu. If Ojukwu have what he stand for.
He said you should stop calling him a traitor.
Who said Ojukwu is a traitor? He didn't say so. I didn't say so. He said so. Why did he say Ojukwu is a traitor? I hope you listen. I
Oduku has what he stands for. But at a particular time, Oduku also goofed. Do you know that killing of Kaduna Ezegu, part of problem Oduku have contributed to the killing of Kaduna? Kaduna was a respected soldier in that time, but he was under the control of Oduku. Oduku, because of selfishness, you don't want that guy. He's afraid. Oduku also sometimes he's a coward. Some of the decisions he took, he acts like somebody that don't know where he's going to.
All right, who is this man on red? Oh, sorry, who is this man in red? This your propaganda can't stop the protest.
Go ahead with your protest. You never said. Look at. Go and do protest.
Listen to the analysis.
They don't listen. They don't listen. They should not protest. It's your right. Protest. Don't support systematically putting mass in that detention. If you can find him culpable, do it quickly. I've been the advocate of that one for very long time. We have not have a right to make evidence. Let us even remind him what we said. We said Nnamdi has a right to self-determination. Carefully now. We said Nnamdi has a right to self-determination. That process to embark on self-determination is fundamental right. He has a right to it. We are even saying those who want to call for the process, they have a right to protest for Nnamdi release. I hope you have learned us now, so that you don't miss. If you have problem with listening, they have told you again what we stand for. That's where and the people of his life have a right to protest for Kanu, and which they are done. And Kanu has a fundamental right of self-determination protest. Is a microphone. But I now said, federal government said, in the process of that self-determination, there are criminal activities in Canada. That's what the government is doing for. Are you agree with it now? That is saying, that's why the government says he has a case to answer. That is preventing grant, depending on hear you clearly.
All right, Safari says, I am pleading for Nnamdi Kanu's release with our lovely president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but not by war, but via political solution. All right, thank you so much, Femi and Oji Olajide.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Welcome, Kunle and Adebayo. Welcome to the program once again.
Yeah, welcome again. I'm good to do the program.
What are your expectations today as regards the ongoing protest? What do you expect? Any positive result?
Yeah, it's
any interference by Mr. President?
I see much of a bit crisis in that protest because with Showore on the throne there, I think there's still going to be a kind of crisis there, and the police are ready for them because I can wholeheartedly in where we are now. I expected our brothers from here to have traveled to support to Abuja and support the protest, but majority of them, they are just selling their market and they don't even give a damn about the what's it called, Nnamdi Kanu case. So I can say it's a lonely man. Showore is going to be a lonely man, and some attache that will have within himself in that Port Harcourt, what's it called, in the states there. And I can tell you what, as it is now, they are not on the winning page, and they are not on the right page as it is, because even I thought they want to, leave, out of John Down, they found himself, it's going to be a political solution. And you see, Nnamdi Kanu, he has not seen anything. When Obasanjo was in power, I'm just saying this for our state actors, non-state actors, to know how they behave themselves with the governance or with government. When Obasanjo handled Gani Adams, when Obasanjo handled Dr. Fashewu, when Obasanjo handled even this same Asari Dokubo that was always nagging, this thing, that we will bomb, when they nagged him, they put him under the underground prison. And you mean what I mean by underground, that you have to, it's like a tunnel that you go deep down. And even our minister for aviation now today, what's his name? What's it called?
Keyamo Festus.
Yes, it was part of the punishment too, because he just came that he wants to release Asari Dokubo, and they bundle in into. So to me, what Nnamdi Kanu is going through now, I've not seen. It's not the first person to go through it.
All right,
So,
on the eve of this protest that was yesterday, the governor of Anambra State, Soludo, said it's not in support of Biafra. And he said after Kanu's release, he will look for another solution, to this whole issue of Biafra. Is he positioning himself as the Southeast political voice over the ideological voice of Nnamdi Kanu?
yeah, he has to do that because the maturity of Nnamdi Kanu is not there. And these are the people that are mature that can bring solution to the problem. That's why we were just looking at him. In our adage, Yorùbá ní máa gbé lọ mọ̀ wẹ̀ yẹn. So ní pé ọba ní ìwọ ló gbọ́n jù ni. Okay.
Does he command that influence? Does Soludo command that influence?
Soludo command the influence in Southeast, and he command the influence globally, actually.
Than
Kanu.
Are you sure?
Yeah, than Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, even in UK, he command more interest than even Kanu that is claiming his citizen. Yeah, so who knows him? Who knows him? If they know him, they will have released him for a while. The British government will have come in that this is our son. Let him come and serve his sentence in UK, either Halloween prison or any one of the prisons around there. But nobody remember him. Nobody even interfere into his case. And that's why I say nobody know Kanu in the UK set, and he's claiming a UK citizen. So to me, the likes of Soludo are the people that can bring the government on board and allowed, Kanu to go scot-free. But that is if not abusing them any longer, because all the leaders there, he kept up abusing people, abusing them. When the Igboho was stranded, it was the elders Yoruba men, it was the Yoruba elder men, that came into his rescue, and they did it diplomatically, not with crisis and all sort of things. So Nnamdi Kanu needs to help himself for other people to help him to get out of that jungle, And I can tell you heartedly, Nnamdi Kanu, release your pride. Pride will not take you anywhere, please. You are dealing with government.
All right, Nnamdi says, Kunle, have you been to the Southeast before saying Soludo command Southeast, command influence in Southeast? Have you been there? So why are you saying this? All right, Safa Abiodun says, frankly speaking, Nnamdi Kanu's intention is to become senator or governor.
Yes. But he will not be able to.
Well, for me, the protest today concerning release of Nnamdi Kanu, I would say it's a welcome development. But who is the person championing this protest? Mike, I want you to understand something that Samuel Elishore, he has personal selfish agenda over this very government of APC, over this very government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Okay, if somebody else different have come out in championing this protest, I wouldn't go against this very protest. It's a welcome development, it's a welcome idea for every individual as a citizen of this country. Even the Mr. President will never come or try to stop you from protesting. He taught us and he made us to understand that we have to protest our rights, and which is quite understandable by all Nigerians, also by the Mr. President. Okay. But now to address the main issue on ground, Nnamdi Kanu, when we listen to the Supreme Court have never said Nnamdi Kanu should not face or answer to should not face the judgment in Nigeria, in as much as still within the Nigerian terrain. We can see the case of Samuel Lepa that was convicted in Finland. He was caught in Finland, and he faced the trial in Finland here, and there is legitimate evidence.
So why are they delaying Kanu's trial? Why are they delaying it?
They are not delaying it. They are processing throughout everything. It is not a decision that we just take. Why Nnamdi Kanu was doing all this?
Process of how many years?
Why Nnamdi Kanu was committing all this atrocity?
He has been in detention for over 4 years.
He has been in detention for over 4 years.
Over 4 years.
Nnamdi Kanu need to be so He needs to be sober, to be sorry, to age 8, age 10, 11, 12, 13, that he has destroyed their educational career in the east of this country.
You don't understand what you're saying.
Nnamdi Kanu need to be sorry.
You don't understand what you're saying. You did not understand that you have been away from the
Nnamdi Kanu need to be sorry because he has delayed and he has stabilized the future of so many youth of Nigeria. He has stabilized the career and the educational system of so many Nigerian teenagers, so many Nigerian youths.
You have been from the Nigerian.
You are the one in Nnamdi Kanu has stabilized so many things. I, as a citizen of this country, as a Nigerian, I feel more Nnamdi Kanu in one way or the other. Why are people just so? I mean,
information.
You are the one that brought it.
You understand? This is misinformation.
As a Nigerian, I don't Nnamdi Kanu one way or the other.
He's been by
why Nnamdi Kanu was
not being yes, I will.
Did Nnamdi Kanu this thing there is no law? Because I found that so many Nigerians always say there is no law in this country. There is no law in this country. I will let you know that there is law in this country. Now you are trying to sabotage the stand of the law to come to stand and to come to take place. We should exercise patience and allow the law to take its ground. When the law takes its ground, let the judgment take place. In as much as still within the Nigerian territory, he's still within this country. He has to undergo the necessary process if he's going to be free. But me as a Nigerian, I will take that feel for him. I feel for him because he's a fellow Nigerian, he's a human, you know, and we are not perfect. Okay? And why he was doing all this agitation? Why he was doing all this agitation as a human rights fighter? As a human rights fighter, he cannot expect that when you are protecting that such thing like this should not take place. It will take place. You will definitely be invited by the DSS or by the police one way or the other. You will be interrogated in one way or the other. Maybe you make one speech or the other, they might say you have made a vast statement against the country or against the law of that very country, and which that's the reason why you need to be very, very careful in everything you are doing. You know, the kind of overdo things and you overtwist. He was doing all these things. Did you think Nigeria is just another country whereby the law will not take a stand? The government will not take a stand. Now, we should allow the law to take a stand. I always say that as soon as Nnamdi Kanu will be free, Nnamdi Kanu will be released. Okay? But it is not by somebody who just stood up and tried to force or to overpress the government, overpress the law, or to just silence or shut the law that there is no law that will take place in this country. No, we should allow the law to have his way and his sake.
All right, thank you so much, Adebayo. Asuma, I wanted to react to this.
It's funny at times where some person of some standard at some age, you understand, we come here and be saying some things which I believe that what it should not be. One, I want us to know that what you shouldn't be talking now. You have no issue with someone's personality. Always focus on the motive or the goal or the focus at hand. You are saying if it's someone else that will lead the protest, you'll have been this or that. Why you no lead now? I be now because you know that what you are over many years, more than 4, going to like 5 years now. Someone have been in detention. What is keeping you with? How long does it take to come out with proof? Some days ago, some months ago, we are seeing a max. What they call them? What they borrow me the English. Those witnesses. I mean, what do they call? Imagine you are disgracing and putting down, dragging the reputation of the Nigerian people, citizen, in the global space. That is why they see you as nothing when you try, because they see that some people say that Nigeria is a zoo because of the way at which you operate. Is like it's like way. You understand? So now, what is the cause here? So Bodera has come out to say this is the way forward. Now, the move is of what? The freeness or of what? Nigerian judicial system and rule of law. The movement is for us to what? To republish and what? Put the space of what? That you have right, the constitutional value, respect constitutional value of Nigerian people. If you know you have something against this person,
over, are you telling me for a whole 4 years you have not been able to like come out with something? The judge has come out to say some years that you know there's no case on this matter. This person has been released. It's no you get dismiss the case. One person in one side, and I wish it comprises of some northern and some southern political district come out to say DSS carry this is the constitutional rule of Nigerian DSS. What does the Nigerian constitution say? If you are in court of appeal or whatsoever, judiciary, and the judge said that what this dismiss this person is a free man. Why should some insecure element people still be holding him that? On what basis? This thing has been happening to a lot of people with no good family background, with no connection in Nigerian space. Go to Kirikiri, you will see someone that no offense that being justly arrested, and for like 5-8 years, 10 years, no court, no hearing, nothing, and they are just because they are a son of no man. And because of what? The Nigerian constitutional and the judicial system has been destabilized, and that is why. So this should be an open eye for everybody. If this thing goes well, I don't know why the president is still delaying this person. If you actually have an evidence against a person or an individual, it shouldn't take time by now for you to be released. So you are talking as if because of you are joining a moral value or your cultural elements to a constitutional way. It does not work like that. If you are waking up in your house certain time, when you join the ministry or join one office and they say that you only have time to sleep for 5 hours, that is the standard. So this is constitution. What does the constitution say? It has nothing to do with either personal, what you believe in, or what a public moral you need to apologize. That does not make sense. Okay. You understand? Yeah, since you don't know that constitution, I don't know law. Okay. So the matter at hand, hello, young man. The constitution tell you to destroy a country. To self-determination is the constitutional right of every person. If the Nigerian government see anywhere that what this person in question have shoot at anybody or has dismantled anybody or unalive anybody, let them come with every. At least some months ago, they came with some, and there was no proof concerning what they have said. If you are in same Nigeria, you see, you are just being hypocrite in Nigeria, and when your late president Buhari was saying that the Pentas Boko Haram, giving them your tax money to send them abroad to school. None of you guys come to see that Nigeria we are. Do you know when the government say it is finished? That is genesis of it is finished in a country that we have people like you that claim that you know what is right, but you did not say anything from that, and that is a disaster. And that is what it has been, eating up the Nigerian military. Some months ago, your governors in this Nigeria also about them bandits that have killed the Nigerian people, carrying gun on their neck and live ammunition. When we have the press media and some soldiers and policemen standing under a tent negotiating with them, is that not madness? Is that not the essence of it is finished? Is that the end of the world? Hello, me, you calm down. Hello, let me know. So I know because Because you are if it's the Igbo man now that is saying this, they will say because it's an Igbo man. But irrespective of whether you are a political person or not, one day, your case is just like someone that is saying, this my children, you go inside my children, don't follow them. See student of this, let them be doing whatever they like. It's none of my business. Are you a politician? One day, those children I will begging them to give me Mike. The children goes and their parents are not at home. That you are saying that was none of my business. No person. One day those children will be at a junction, misbehaving, and your children will pass that when you send them away, they are coming to school and they will do them dirty. So what we are saying here is that what the protest is on. It's the right of every individual to protest. There are different ways of protesting. Some people come out the street. Some people, like we are doing here, saying that let us follow constitutional rights of the Nigerian people. You understand? If it's happening here in Lagos, why not? Going from Lagos to Abuja, the cost, and that is one of the problems we are having. And that is why some person as at 50, 60 years of age, they have not been to a state in Nigeria. Why? Because of that, the cost of even going interstate. and because of cost of everything, those are the things we are talking about. And if I ask you now, as you are like the MSC have you been to, I'm very sure you at least mention 5. And what are the factors of that? Monetary every part of it.
When I was going to Benin, when I was going to,
I was moving country to go and study and coming back.
and you were still a guy. When I was in that is not the bone of when I was in that country, you were guys. They never born in the state. They never born you. I used to die.
Not the point here. What we are saying is that what? Let the government. That is one of the problem of the Nigerian elderly people that say that they are the elders. Whenever you are talking about constitutional rights and normal of the country, they will come out to say that what you are disrespecting them. Same way policeman will do when the policeman stop you and asking you what is does not, it should not be asking you. And you are trying to let the policeman know that under the constitution you don't have the right. Stop me for this or that. They will say, what's the problem? Am I your mate? Am I not going to be your father? That is not the point. Follow the constitution. We are saying that what the government of the day should respect and value the constitutional value of the state. That should enough of denting the Nigerian people. Let us in the global world. You understand? The movement is fine. What are we saying? Please look into this matter. Even though the president might be busy with some other things. But what we Nigerian people are saying that what into this matter, let us come with any evidence you have. And if there is no evidence against this person, fine. If you were not using his international passport for him not having or give him an house arrest, they are doing that too. You can place him on that. But I want to know what every right of the people, self-determination is in the constitution of Nigeria. You can come out and say I'm tired of Nigeria. I want to stand on my own. As hard as Russia is, Ukraine take themselves away from Russia. And the nothing happened, even did not fall. So what is the problem?
All right, thank you.
All this propaganda.
Good morning to Sister. Good morning, my God. See, we are all Nigeria, irrespective of where we come from. See, we carry that logo. Where you go? See, here we find ourselves victim. When we go outside country, I don't go outside country. See, we lack ourselves, but here. She want to speak the truth. Say the truth will set you free. What is he doing there? What is he doing there? Illegal. See, according to the law, regulation, judiciary, vagabond. So vagabond say VIP, very important financial, but now me I call them vagabond in power. Vagabond in power, now we get. Because they don't know the reality of power. The power is a separation. Everybody must go on equal right, no matter who you are. So why we keep in there? You celebrated mafia, you celebrated drug dealer, you give them pardon. Let them free from here when we anyhow. How? We are body innocent. We are body. Say what about us? What about us? They don't even care about us. If they care about us, there will be justice. Why Abuja occupied today? Because justice lost. Justice must not lost. Because we are not kids anymore. You should say bygone is bygone. To somebody community, okay, come down. What is the reality of the community? What's happening here? Because he feel intimidated, he feel injustice inside of him and his people. Let them be frank with ourselves. Pity for his people. Let them be frank with ourselves. Okay, somebody kidnapped him from Kenya, and that person now is gone. Okay, why don't you use your good office and do the right and right the wrong? Let freedom come, let happiness come. We are not happy here. Upon say the policy of the government is wickedness, but particles of wickedness are many. Particles of wickedness anywhere. Can you imagine when you be watching your phone, you see boys are doing undo to make money because Nigeria situation is not forthcoming. Now the youth are there. What caused answers in the beginning? What caused answers? The particles of injustice. What is going to happen now? This awareness. See, I could go back to the memory lane when Jagaba was a governor of Lagos State. That time, this man is now late. No, Arabeme was the commissioner of Lagos State. Jagaba had to hold a big process against. I said, no. I just said no. But that governor, that commissioner of police in Lagos State, when Governor Tubu was a governor, he gave Tubu go ahead. No, Arabeme presented by the state now. At the end of the day, they sack him. The court is torn. But Tubu now put him in the director general of NASMA. What am I trying to say? Tubu, the current president, is a masterminder for all protests. Now it's a fake. It's a payback time for him. Payback time. And he must stop him. He must stop him. It's a
God you get. See, people were there, all Mancha, Abacha, all political party. I thought Abacha was president. You know, but all Nigerian political party, everybody adopt Abacha president. Now, Tinubu must be president. Everybody enter. What about tomorrow? You didn't know the next hour. You didn't know the next minute. When it goes, no, do the right thing and God will be happy in his domain. Let God be happy in his domain, and your life will be happy. Not that you want to show everybody at the end. You know what? See the thought. God is with us, and Nigeria is too big for this unnecessity, injustice in high places. We call ourselves the most giant, the most popular black nation on earth. Where is the respected name on it? They kill our people and SARS. Now I want to kill. You go kill. But one day, how long? When you have the opportunity to let, hey, Chief Judge, let that young man go. Because the court in the land discharged. What's the meaning of court? It's not justice. Well. So people, Malami, where's Malami today? Where's Malami? See, we are Nigeria. So the truth will set you free. The truth is not here now. And the truth must be here. And let them know.
Are we expecting justice after this protest?
It's a way that they will know. They will know. See, film, Syria, they happen the whole world. See Madagascar. See the other one, Asia, the other Japan, helicopter, they can see. This is growing. See, you want to see senses and know where to go. You understand? You want to look forward and see. It's not like this. Let us change the direction of the ship. Let us move.
There be justice for Kanu.
There must be justice
after this protest.
Reality. Because the protest is a big warning. See, yesterday I was listening at home after church. Listening for radio 24 hours. It was about Kanu, because he achieved you. He's a human being like you and I. He never assassinated anybody. He never killed anybody. He was just saying, let there be freedom for everybody. And let my people be accommodated and protected in the hands of the mafia, cockful, and the X-Men. None is incarcerated.
All right, Anthem, if by now you don't know what this channel stands for, you don't know what is happening on this channel, what goes on here every day, I don't know what you're doing in the comment section for telling us that this channel is an IPOB channel. I don't know what you are commenting for. I don't know why you are here. If by now, for how many months now you've been commenting, engaging us on the channel, you are just saying it's an IPOB channel. All right, thank you so much for that correction. I really appreciate that. It says this platform is for general contribution, and that's what the channel stands for. Thank you so much. All right.
Good morning, Mr. Michael Adekoya. Good morning, our reviewers. Wherever that you are, remain blessed. May God be with you people. And those who are supporting our channel, God be with you people. To say what I want to say, this is our judiciary. They are the problem of this nation. They are not telling the nation the truth. How can you keep someone in prison, in detention, under 4 years without judging the case? You are using him to be playing football. Let them go to the second to judge the case, to judge it. If he feels guilty, let them take him to prison or let them release him. Now, they have already come out. People have already organized protests. Federal government of Nigeria are afraid of the protests. Yes, Sharawa is not an Igbo man. They say that I will live for the protest, but he is not organized. He is not one that sponsors. Sponsors are there. Yeah, there's a man who said that if they allow him to be there, being the man who started the agitation of Biafra, being Chief Teargas was thinking, he said, I will be there. He said, I will be there for that protest. What did the federal government of Nigeria police commissioner do? They invited him today to come to Warren State CID to detain him, because they know if they did not detain him or if they did not hold him, that protest will come another thing. Nigeria know what they're doing. The Nigerian judiciary are the ones that destroy this nation. They don't want the nation to move forward. If they want the nation to move forward, let them do the right thing for the people. Let them do the right thing. Let them not play the game. They're playing game, but that game they're playing will bounce on them. They don't want Biafra, but Biafra is already on the corner of the door. That's how I said the truth. It's on the corner of the door. Federal government of Nigeria know what is going on. But they're using Inman to be giving him punishment. They know, not that they don't know. but they're giving him punishment. How many years will they take them to judge that little case? I call it a little case. How many years will we take them? It is now they want to start fresh case on it. Nigeria are going, I don't see Jerusalem are going more forward. They are going back forward. They're going back.
Right, condemn your own take.
Yeah,
Protest is ongoing.
I am Mr. Para.
What do you expect?
The new condemn. I thank God Almighty for whatever is happening. But Mike, please permit me.
Okay.
Before I move ahead, let me correct some this presentation of history by those 4 men that have left here. You see, they say Ojukwu ordered Biafra to take over Lagos. That's why the Westerners or Yorubas joined Nigeria. It's completely lie. Totally lie. Ojukwu, Biafran soldiers were marching to West, capital of Nigeria, not capital of Yoruba. The one was here, commanding order. Now, and the Biafran boys were coming. 1968. The war started 1967. Biafra were marching here 1968. By that time, Awolowo have collected chairman, Supreme Council chairman, along with the joint government. He was a minister of finance. Now, Ojukwu was the one who released Awolowo from Calabar prison and give Awolowo Biafran escort to bring him down to Lagos. And told Awolowo, I just bring you out. But if you are coming to pardon, it's the one we ask you pardon. We give you pardon. But see our condition. Go, mobilize the people. Declare Oduduwa Republic. Let Biafra go. Let Nigeria go. Let Oduduwa go. The Lord will go. But the time Awolowo do U-turn and join Nigeria, Adekunle, who was commanding 3rd Marine Commando, Colonel Adekunle, known as a Black Scorpion, was the one commanding 3rd Marine Commando, who captured Port Harcourt, capture some part of Abia State, heading to Owerri. Umar already in sand before Ojukwu make a move to release the tension. Adekunle is an Hausa man. This is not a rebel man who lead the war before Biafra start marching down. I don't know why people who are not born before the war. I have born before the war. I have born before the war. And by my age, I've never tell the world the truth. I'm sorry. By my age, I've never tell the world the lie. I've never tell my children lie. Not to deceive them. So, Ojukwu coming to Biafra coming to West. Already, the Yorubas have already joined Nigeria to be fighting Biafra. Already. Now, look at it. In the time of Holocaust, killing the Igbos before the war, the North to kill in the West, in the North to finish. Come to West and kill Igbos in the West. The Yorubas join hand. Ojukwu fight for Benjamin, for Brigadier Ogundipe to be the head of state. That Awolowo. Ojukwu fought for Brigadier Ogundipe to be the head of state after Hiroshi, because he was the next. Brigadier Ogundipe ran away. Ojukwu still fought for Colonel Adebayo to be the head of state, because after Ojukwu is Colonel. They tell me where Ojukwu and Ibe man did wrong thing. Now, tell me here, calling Ojukwu coward. Can I come here and say Awolowo is a coward? It's an insult. Let us speak well. Eh? I cannot come here and say Awolowo is a coward. I praise Awolowo. No, call him a coward. No, call him a coward. Show me call him a coward. People will judge. I praise Awolowo for defending the West. If I am Awolowo, what Awolowo do to the West, what I will do to my people. Awolowo sent family to defend the West, his fatherland. Not like Zeke that betrayed the East, betrayed Biafra. I cannot say Awolowo is a bad man. Awolowo is good to his people. Although what he did to us is bad, but it's good to his people. Awolowo did well to his people. Let us say the fact. Now coming to
how would you describe the statement or the comments of Governor Soludo of Anambra State?
I said forget about those things. Soludo, who knows him? Okay.
If support from Biafra.
If Soludo, as they said, Soludo can command influence more than Nnamdi Kanu, more than this. Go to Anambra State now. Go take Soludo go fancy. Compare what they can do. Go take the development in Anambra State.
Look at the government. Look at the governance. Look at the argument chamber. Argument chamber reform. Look at today that reform. What are they doing? So just a federal government to come and to dislodge them that they are the one killing people. In group reform. To tell me the type of governance the minister is governing only Anambra, and tell me how is the influential person in Southeast. It's not in Southeast. It's only started. Nobody got him.
He's not the only one that is against Biafra. The agitation for Biafra nation. And these are the people that are supposed to push that agitation. No. How do you feel?
The crowd. Yes, the crowd. The committed. The camp they committed is what is pursuing them. Because they know that the camp that they committed and when they're committing, if Biafra stand, they will not have that opportunity to commit those crimes. They will pay. They will fail. Okay, look at it. How can of Imo State support Biafra when they win the election? Do you feel that people of Biafra love Uzodimma? What did not vote him in? There is a Supreme Court can come and give him governorship. How can those people support Biafra? How can they support Biafra? Look at this man, Unai. All the whole road is building in Nigeria. What have you done in the federal road in Southeast? How can they support Biafra? The allocation, they will embezzle it. If LSOT is not developing Anambra State, we will not know that there's a money in Southeast. LSOT, allocation of Anambra State, we're making use of it. Where's the allocation of Imo State? Where's the allocation of Anambra State? Where's the allocation of Enugu State? Where's the allocation of Ebonyi State? What have they used it done? Last time, I think, during the head of jihad, I think Enugu and Ebonyi will sponsor Muslim to jihad with government money. They lead the development. What are they doing? So all those politicians, organized and rich Igbo businessmen like Apple, all of them are nothing. That's why we always see them. They use federal government to back themselves. Federal government, because they know that federal government is only what they have. But the common Biafrans, the real Biafrans, they don't have their support. That's why they don't want Biafra to exist. Now, coming to the person who say this platform is IPOB platform in the comment. Thank God that you recognize that this platform is IPOB platform. This is IPOB is making impact. If IPOB can have a platform like this, it's good. But glory be to God. Upon all the whole days you are watching, you don't know what this city stand is for. You don't know it. We started here in August in 2014 when this Michael was the anchor of Philip TV before he gets his own. You don't know the policy of Michael as an individual. You don't know his policy. That if you mess up here, want to bring tribalism or sentiment, is keep you aside, give you suspension. You don't know that. So here is an open floor. I am an Igbo man, but whenever you talk of film, they tell you say no. I started to have a medium house like this to give him publicity. So if you want to listen, if you don't want, don't listen. It's not a force. Thank you. Coming to the protest. The protest is right. Thank God, it's not an Igbo man that championing it. If an Igbo man, it's an Igbo man. And so for Showore to come out, it has become the injustice is too much. For a Yoruba man to come out, to danger his life, to fight for Igbo man. Need to show that not all Yorubas are bad. In every tribe, you see bad people, you see good people. Showore is coming up now to prove that not every Yorubas are against Igbos or against Biafra. Like Wole Soyinka, Showore is another Wole Soyinka in youthful age. Wole Soyinka, let us say the truth, was the only person during the wartime that cross Asaba, cross River Niger, enter Biafra. The day they caught him, they nearly killed him. They say it's a sabo. They nearly kill him. Before information reach Ojukwu asked, they described, Ojukwu said, a man that will have this courage to come in openly, not hiding, is not to support. Let me see him.
All right, let me go to the comment section. James Manu says, free Mazen Nambikano. Now, I don't know why Tinubu chose to start where Buhari stopped by persecuting the Igbos.
That's his promise.
I repeat, James Manu says free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. I don't know why Tinubu chose to start where Buhari stopped by persecuting the Igbos. All right, we move down to Antnam. He says, stop lying. It was going on. Who released Awolowo? These Biafrans and their lies. Andrew Gujimi move on. Says some Yorubas are against each other. Likewise, some Igbos and some Hausa are against the tribes. All right, that's the fact. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, free. You detained him for years without proof. This is Chineze Nwa on this, and we have Omeje Ernest. What I have noticed is that Igbo leaders are the one holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Exactly. Don't disagree. Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Anthem says justice for innocent. Is it Ibis or what? Nnamdi Kanu responsible for many Igbo many deaths. I don't know what I meant by it. Okay, quick penny. Mike, have you asked yourself why they are not agreeing to conduct a referendum in the East to determine if they want people to continue to be in Nigeria? Tinubu is a confused man, says Ozo Obinwa. I will move to Daniel Ikenna Okonkwo this morning. He says, we need Biafra, free MNK, free Biafra. It is my turn. And now he's turning around. This is Obinwa. We have many of our viewers still commenting, but let me quickly go to the Caribbean island this morning.
Mike.
I'm coming. Okay. Let me quickly go to we still have answers on ground. Let me quickly go to the Caribbean island this morning. Dr. Ike sent some money in, and he said I should give Oluwa 40,000 naira. Dr. Ike, Oluwa 40,000 naira.
Dr. Ike, God will continue to bless. I'm very appreciated. I'm very, very, very happy. God continue to be with you every time and all the time. God bless you. I'm very happy.
All right, we appreciate you, Dr. Ike from Caribbean island. And he says the man next to him, 40K. Who is the man next to Oluwa 1? He said it's you. I'm not sure. I don't know. He said we should give the man next to Oluwa 1 40K, but it's now left for
ask him to describe
Oluwa. I'm sorry, for Mr. Ike to tell us the man he wants us to give the 40K. All right, Oluwa 1, you have 40K from Mr. Ike. Yeah, Ike in the Caribbean. All right, next thing, let us know, Mr. Ike, please state it, let us know the person you're talking about, so that we won't make any mistake here. Asi, let's have you. Stay, don't worry. Asi.
Yeah.
Take on the ongoing process.
Thank you, Mr. Mike. Sincerely, I like to be sincere. Shawori has breaking ethnic barrier and tribalistic system that is reigning in Nigeria.
Sorry, sir. Yeah, Dr. Ike, I chatting me privately here. So who is the man? What's the color of shirt he's putting on? Let us know. Is it fair? Is it dark in complexion? Fair in complexion? What's the color of shirt, clothes? Is it round neck? Anything he's putting on? Let us know. All right, continue what you're saying.
I'm saying what Shawori did. You know, Mr. Mike.
Okay, the one that spoke after Oluwa 1. Who is the one that spoke after? Who is the person that spoke after Oluwa 1? After Oluwa 1, you spoke. That's Ben Jack, right?
Yeah. After Oluwa 1, he spoke.
Yeah. Is it you?
Yes.
No.
It's Ben Jack. It's Ben Jack.
All right, come, Ben Jack. Let me. Sorry, sorry, Mr. Ike. Is this person? There's someone standing here now. Is it the person? Yes. Just be fast, because of the
one who spoke
of the program. If it was this person, okay, said yes. All right, thank you. God bless you. Then appreciate him, please.
Appreciate him.
May good Lord bless you wherever that you bring this in. May you never lack of anything. May God strengthen you and protect you and your family. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Ike. We really appreciate
so, Mr. Mike, I'm telling you, I was touched that Nigeria is even changing, that we have people like Shawori, and I'm telling you, I'm sincere, I don't do eye service. in this Nigeria, so many Yorubas has been great freedom fighters. Only I don't know why those that are freedom fighters here are always silenced. Until today, we keep on appreciating Anikulapo Kuti, Fela Ransom Kuti. What he started to do in Nigeria, how this man was fighting for freedom of Nigerians. He was saying without ceasing, these people are suffering, these people are suffering, these people are into a hellfire. During the military regime, during the civilian regime, this man had courage to do, I can call it one-man show. He have never stopped to, I don't know if there is any other person after Ojukwu, I don't know if there is any other person like Anikulapo Kuti. He was accusing the ministers of Nigeria, the leaders of Nigeria, all of them, for the suffering of Nigeria. And he finally said, when he was seeing this eye service that is running in Nigeria, all the radio, television, many journalists that are there for eye service, whenever, even when people are dying, they will still tell you everything is moving well for their selfish interest. That is why Anikulapo Kuti called Nigerians suffering and smiling people. You suffer, it is paining you, but you keep on smiling. And he warned Nigerians that if they keep on keeping silent, they will eat their own shit. He was open. That man was a Yoruba man. That's why when they say a Yoruba people, I used to tell them, no, don't generalize. And now you have gotten this man, Showore. I'm telling you, this man surprised me, who has come up and say, no, enough is enough. He has broken barrier. And as from today, because I have my own personal record, there are people I count as leaders in Africa. I talk even about Africa. I was talking about Lumumba, who rise in Congo and was killed by Mobutu Sese Seko, who rubbished the country. I keep on talking about Thomas Sankara, who rise to save his people and Africa. And I don't believe in reincarnation, but today I would have said he has reincarnated in the person of Ibrahim Traore. Ibrahim Traore. This young man is
You love them.
I love anybody who is fighting for freedom of Africa. I talk about freedom of Africa and freedom of black man. Black man has suffered. You know, all these people in the name of colonization, diplomacy, full of hypocrites, they gather to fetter Africa. They fetter and refetter. That's why our brothers in Jamaica, they say, Western world say that Africa comes from the sky. And they develop all strategy to exploit and leave African men with pain. See them in the street. See our young people carrying granite, selling everywhere. See Africans, see Nigerians working for 50,000 a month in a modern world where 70,000 cannot buy a bag of rice. And I am here proud and say I'm a leader of hungry people. No. So somebody like Showore, I think that he heading to there to save Africa. I appreciate Showore that he came up. He took all the risk. If it is dead, if it is anything, I so much like people who are ready to die for their people and for freedom of their people. This man don't care about this. Look at Mike, what is raining in Nigeria till today. You are Igbo, you are Hausa, you are this, you are that. Then when you know that you are Igbo, you are Hausa, you are Yoruba, what are you calling unity? Why not let everybody answer his father?
Can this protest at least call the attention of
the protest that is
to the fight of mass in
I'm telling you, people, it will even help. People use us all what Fela did. Does it help? I tell it help. If it doesn't help today, it will help tomorrow. That is why you see somebody like Ibrahim Traore come up. He came up because of the suffering and pain of Africa.
All right, thank you so much. With about 5,000 people watching as we speak, over 5,000 people watching, and I can see it at the back end. We say thank you so much for engaging us. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. This is City Stand, the channel where the opinions, the views of the people, the masses counts. We say thank you to all of you. Mr. IK in Caribbean Island, we say thank you. And he said he will send, he said he will send in 200,000 or so. Yeah, for people, at the stand, okay, another, okay, he said another 150 for drinks and food for all the reviewers, including you. Okay, another 150,000 naira for drinks and food for all the reviewers this morning at the stand. Thank you so much, Mr. Ike. We need to appreciate. Thank you.
We appreciate Mr. Ike. May God bless you and replenish your pocket. The Lord Almighty will expand you more and more for having remembered us in this part of the world.
All right, thank you so much. Please let us like the program. We're about to end. Let us like the program. Share it to your loved ones. Tell people what is going on at the stand. And to those who have been asking for my number, it is 091 2742 0575. He has said amen to your prayers. Amen. All right, please, the number again is 091 2742 0575. That's my official line. That's the official line. 091 2742 0575. We'll be back here in the evening, the afternoon, evening for Okay,
By what time, man?
Maybe around 5 o'clock.
Okay.
The intensity of the sun is high now. The heat is high. All right, viewers, we really appreciate all of you, and to the ones that commented in the comment section, we say thank you so much. Antnam, God bless you, Antnam. Thank you for joining us. Monday Samuel, we appreciate you. Praise Nwajobi, thank you. Imole Fakombi also joined us. So far, we really appreciate you. Big T Prince, yeah, so thank you. Chief Udeze, Chima also being one is a water Liverpool. Michael, Mary, Aneka, say thank you to you. Andrew Kunjimi, OG Nation, Wakama, Samuel, Chinyere, Chimeze, James Mano, Fina Markov, and many more, many. Many viewers in the comment section. We say thank you. And if you'll be watching the program after this live broadcast, kindly let me fit to like, and drop your comments as regards what we discussed this morning. We appreciate all of you. Please have a nice day. We'll be back here in the evening with more interesting stories as regards what is currently happening. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu protest. All right. Thank you so much, all. Goodbye.
Mr. Hansen.